Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I might show you this everyday makeup look that I've been wearing a lot recently. I came up with this eye look when I was in school, and I often do my makeup in school because I'm too lazy to get up early in the morning, and I didn't have a makeup palette or anything with me, so I decided to use my bronzer, and I actually really like it. So, and do you like my hair? It's Easter, so I curled my hair. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get into it. Bye!
I'm going to start off with the Make Me Up primer. I really like this. I use it on the centre of my face. I don't always use this, but it depends how hydrated I feel. I definitely do use moisturiser before this because this just isn't good enough on its own. Then I'm going to go on to use the Make Me Up face. No, it isn't a face primer, it's the eye primer. I'm going to put this all over my eyes, down sort of the nose area and up to my eyebrows, just to hydrate my eyes, make sure the makeup just goes on lovely. Next I'm going to be using the Make Me Up eyebrow. I don't know what this is. Everything's rubbed off it so I can even show you the front. But this is just, it's like got a darker brown and a lighter brown. I've had to use the darker brown because the lighter brown is just far too light. But I know the dark brown is just too dark. But, you know, I make it work with some foundation over the eyebrows and some brushing of the eyebrows. But I just use this just to make my eyebrows a bit more shaped. I have actually said I want to go and get my eyebrows shaped again, but it hurt so much last time that I just don't want to do it again. It's one of my worst ever nightmares. Remember when doing your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. I always have this issue. My eyebrows not going well. One goes alright, one goes wrong, and I'm just like, oh, for God's sake, I'm just going to leave them this dark and just walk out the door. So now I'm going to be using my concealer and carving out this eye that just doesn't look good. This concealer is from Collection. It's a long lasting concealer. I got this after watching so many YouTube videos raving about this. I do want to try the Makeup Revolution one though, so that's what I'm going to go and purchase. Or I might try the Primark one first, depending, because I like cheap makeup. But I put this under my eyes and just under my eyebrows and just make sure it covers the eye area. I make sure I don't put too much on because I'm going to be putting my foundation over this. And sometimes if I'm having like a spotty time or my face is really red and scarred, I will put this all over it. But lately I've just been leaving it because my face just needs to breathe sometimes. I'm using the Real Techniques blender for this. And I'm also going to be using it for my PS Long Lasting, is it? My Perfect Colour Matte Foundation. Now, I don't know if you've stuck around for a while, but I never, ever use matte foundations because I just don't want it to dry out my skin. But I've been trying out foundations lately, and I might do a video about foundations sometime soon. But I just don't like foundations at the moment that are from like drugstores and are a bit higher end, well not higher end, but you know, more expensive, like £7 ones. I'm just not liking them. I feel like I'm spending money on something that just isn't good enough. So I tried this one from Primark when I run into the shop one day, and I just really like it. I'm using this bronzer colour from the Make Me Up face palette, and I'm going to be using this just above my crease. Now I'm using bronzer because I've heard a lot about using bronzer as eyeshadows, and also I like the warm look that it's given me. And like I said in the introduction, I came up with this when I actually didn't take an eye palette to school with me. I'm actually beginning to get up earlier just so I can do my makeup before school, but it's working now. I've got a car, but it's just still making me late for school. I'm going to be taking the more warmer colour and putting this just underneath that brown. I'm making sure not to cover the brown because I do want that there. I want it to be seen, so I'm putting it just underneath. It's also going down on my lid, so I'm making sure not to cover my eyelid with it, but it is going on my eyelid when I do this. I'm going to be taking this gold colour. I don't know really what it is. It's not nice enough to be a highlight, I want to say. It is shimmery, but I just feel like it's just doesn't go as a highlight, but it's in a face palette. But I'm going to use this on my eyelids because I like the shimmery look on my eyelids. And for every day, I feel like this is dull enough. Well, not dull. How should I explain this? This is not too much to wear to like school. I actually wore this to a job interview a few weeks ago. Well, it was actually like 3 days ago, but you know, when I film these videos, you never know when you're going to see them. But yeah, I like to put this all over my eyelid, and I like to just sweep it over first just to make sure it's blended, and then I like to pack it on just to get the colour on. Just make sure it blends in the crease, because I hate that line where it's like, here's some shimmer, here's some matte. I'm going to do that underneath my eyes, but I'm going to stick with just the matte colours underneath my eyes. And I'm also doing it up, I'm not doing the whole, here's a straight line, because I'm not trying to look glamorous every single day. I do absolutely love that look though, and I only came around to actually doing that whole look once my friend had actually done my makeup for a show, and she'd done that, and I was like, oh my god, I have to try it. Next I'm going to be taking the bronzer colour as well, it's like a darker bronzer. I feel like it isn't good enough to be a contour, but I'm just going to be taking this on the shadows of my face. I'm going to be using this mostly as a contour, but at the same time not restricting it just to the shadows and make it so my face is a little bit bronzed and nice. It just looks lovely. Next I'm going to be taking my Kookai bronzer, and I'm just going to be putting this all over my face. I'm not centering it in any specific place, just on my cheeks just to make them a bit bronzer. And I really like this colour, but I just didn't include it in the little video thing. And I like to blend this out with a clean brush because I feel like it gives less of a harsh line. And I'm loving how it's not cakey on my cheeks. I'm going to be using this blush from Argos. I've had this for so many years. I got it in a massive palette. I think I've used it at the start of my channel, but that's that. I'm going to be using this Makeup Gallery glitter eyeliner. I've had this since Christmas. I've got all the different coloured glitter eyeliners from Poundland now, and I can say that this one is my favourite. Even though I used to always use the gold one, I really do like this one. I feel like it's not too harsh for every day, and it's glittery and it looks really nice, and I really like lining my eyes. Can't speak. I'm going to be using the Make Me Up Kohl eyeliner. This is really dark, and I really like how dark it is. It's not like pathetic, and it doesn't make my eyes look stupid, but I like to tight line my eyes every single day, whether I'm not wearing full on makeup. I've just got mascara on. This is the mascara I've been using lately. This is the Make Me Up mascara, and I love it. It just makes me have eyelashes, and it's not usual that I see myself with eyelashes. I've been trying to wear fake eyelashes lately. I wore them for a party, and I was like, yes, I can do them, because I had been practicing for weeks and weeks on how to put them on. Then I stopped wearing them because I just couldn't afford to keep buying eyelashes. So I don't think I would wear them again unless I got expensive ones. And now I just can't put them back on. I cannot do it. I'm using this Primark highlighter palette that I got for my birthday, and I'm putting this on the high points of my cheeks. I've learned so much how to do highlighter. I used to just put it the wrong place on my face and it just used to look awful. I want this on the high points of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow. I also put it underneath my eyebrow and on the inner corner of my eye. I just think it goes well if I use the same highlighter on every section of my face. Now you can see my eyebrows aren't as dark because I've actually done my face. Next I'm going to be using some lip gloss. This is from Kookai, I think, and I'm going to be using this mixture of colours. First I use this reddish colour. Well, it's got a red undertone, I don't know. It's like a purpley colour. I'm making this up now. I just put this all over my lips and then I dull it down with a brown undertoned colour. And that is me done. I hope you enjoyed.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed, and comment down below what your favourite products are to use every single day. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!